Crop farms. Alright, let's start with the OG of Minecraft farming. Crops. Wheat, carrots, and potatoes are like the holy trinity of early survival. These are usually the first farms every player builds because you literally can't survive long without food. But turning this into an auto farm is where things get cool. The easiest setup uses villagers. You trap one inside a fenced-off area filled with tilled soil, slap some water in the middle, and plant your seeds. Villagers act like your personal slaves. I mean farmers. They'll plant and harvest crops non-stop. If you toss in a hopper minecart system underneath, you can collect everything automatically. No replanting, no running around, just free food dropping into chests. You can even mix it up with a few redstone tricks. Some players build piston harvesters or dispenser setups using water buckets to flush the crops into hoppers. It's a great early game setup that doesn't need crazy materials. Once you start scaling, stack a few layers, add bone meal from a composter, and connect it to your food smelter or trading hall. Before you know it, you'll have more bread, carrots, and baked potatoes than you'll ever need. It's simple, efficient, and every world needs one. Sugarcane farm. Sugarcane farms are Minecraft's version of passive income. You don't touch it, it just keeps growing, and you cash in when you need paper or rockets. Manually harvesting sugarcane gets annoying fast, so going automatic saves your sanity. The easiest design uses observers and pistons. You plant the sugarcane on dirt or sand next to water. Then, place an observer facing the second block of cane and a piston below it. When the cane grows tall enough to hit the observer, the piston fires, breaking it and sending it into a hopper or water stream. Simple, but effective. Once you've got that going, hook it to a collection system. Most players use hopper minecarts running under the plants to scoop everything up. The drops then get stored in chests automatically. It's one of the most useful farms if you're into trading or flying with elytra. Librarians love paper and rockets are life once you start flying. Build it early and it'll quietly keep your supplies stocked while you handle other projects. Plus, it's easy to expand. Just keep stacking layers or stretching it sideways. Bamboo and cactus farm. These two get grouped together because they work almost the same way, and they're both low maintenance. Bamboo and cactus farms are all about fuel and XP. For bamboo, think of it like sugarcane's hyperactive cousin. It grows insanely fast. You set it up with pistons and observers again, just like sugarcane. Once it grows tall enough, the piston breaks it and the drops fall into a collection system. Bamboo can be turned into sticks or used as furnace fuel, especially when paired with cactus. Cactus farms are just genius in their simplicity. You don't even need redstone. Just place cactus on sand blocks with fences or glass blocks beside them. When a cactus grows, it instantly breaks itself because of the block next to it. That drop falls into a hopper or water stream below. Combine that with bamboo and a furnace, and you've got a perfect auto smelter setup that generates both XP and resources. Both farms are small, reliable, and ridiculously easy to scale up, and because they run in the background, you can forget about them while they quietly fill your storage. Pumpkin and melon farm. Pumpkins and melons are the classic moneymakers in Minecraft. They grow fast, trade well, and can be used for food, decoration, or golems. Auto-farming them makes life a lot easier. Here's the trick. The stems don't get harvested, only the blocks they grow, so you can set up an observer to detect when a pumpkin or melon appears. That observer triggers a piston to push the block off the stem and break it. Then hoppers or water streams collect everything for you. You can make it compact or go big and stack layers like crazy. If you're into villager trading, farmers love these crops. They'll trade you emeralds for stacks of pumpkins and melons. That's why it's a must-have farm for anyone building an emerald generator. The best part? Once built, you never need to touch it again. It just sits there, popping out blocks and making you rich. Efficient, simple, and a total classic. By the way, quick break from all the farm talk. If you're looking for a chill place to hang out with other Minecraft players, you should totally check out my Discord server, Crystal MC. It's basically where everyone from the channel gathers to share builds, trade tips, and just talk Minecraft stuff. You'll also get sneak peeks at the new SMP we're launching soon, so you'll be first to know what's coming next. The link's in the description, come say hi after the video. Animal breeding and cooking farm. Alright, this one's all about food and materials. Cows, pigs, and sheep are your best friends when it comes to staying fed in Minecraft. Instead of chasing them around with wheat every few minutes, just build an auto breeder. It's easy and saves a ton of time. You start by trapping a few animals in a small pen. Give them their food, and once they breed, the babies drop into a lower area. When they grow up, they move into a little chamber with either lava or a fall drop that cooks them up for you. Hoppers under that spot grab the cooked meat and leather or wool, sending it straight into a chest. If you want wool instead, set up dispensers with shears on a timer. Every time a sheep eats grass and regrows its wool, the dispenser snips it right off. Add hoppers below, and you'll never run out of wool again. For automatic feeding, you can connect a crop farm to feed wheat or carrots into the breeder. That way, the farm basically runs itself while you go mining or exploring. You get food, XP, and materials without lifting a finger. It's one of those farms that once you build it, you'll wonder how you ever played without it. Chicken egg and roast farm. This one's one of the funniest and most useful farms in the game. It gives you eggs, feathers, and cooked chicken on repeat. You just trap a bunch of adult chickens in a small chamber. They lay eggs non-stop, and those eggs drop into a dispenser. The dispenser shoots them out, and baby chicks pop up in a small space below. When the chicks grow up, they walk into a tiny lava blade that cooks them right away. Hoppers below pick up the cooked chicken and feathers, sending them straight to your chest. It's small, simple, and works while you're off doing something else. One thing to remember is to test the design in a creative world first. Some updates changed how baby chicks move, so make sure your lava doesn't burn them too early. Once you've got it working, you'll have a constant flow of food without ever needing to hunt again. The more chickens you trap at the top, the faster the eggs roll in. This is one of those set-it-and-forget-it farms that quietly feeds you forever. Build it once, and you'll never need to eat bread again. Hostile mob farm. If you want XP, bones, arrows, and all kinds of drops, this is the farm for you. Hostile mob farms are all about creating a dark space where mobs spawn, then making them fall into a trap so you can collect the loot. The classic design is a tall tower or several flat platforms inside a big dark box. Mobs spawn inside, water pushes them into a hole, and they drop into a kill zone at the bottom. You can finish them off yourself for XP, or let lava, pistons, or fall damage do the job. Hoppers then collect the loot and store it in chests. For better results, make sure your farm is at least 128 blocks away from your main base or other spawn areas. That makes mobs appear only inside your farm, which increases your drops. You can even build it high up in the sky or underground to keep it running smoothly. Start small if you're early in the game. A few layers are enough to get plenty of loot. Once you have better gear, you can stack more levels for crazy efficiency. It's a bit of work to build, but once it's done, you'll never have to fight for drops again. Creeper-only gunpowder farm. If you fly with rockets or love TNT, then you need a gunpowder farm. The best kind is a creeper-only setup, and it's a lot smarter than it looks. Creepers have a smaller hitbox than other mobs, so you can use that to stop zombies and skeletons from spawning. You build short spawning platforms so only creepers fit. Then, use trapdoors or carpets to guide them into a collection chamber. Some farms even use cats nearby because creepers are scared of them, so they run into the perfect spot to drop. From there, the farm either kills them with fall damage or lava, and hoppers collect the gunpowder automatically. For better spawn rates, light up the caves around your area so your farm becomes the only dark spot nearby. That way, more creepers spawn inside. You'll be swimming in gunpowder in no time. Once it's running, you can farm enough rockets for weeks in just an hour. It's a perfect build if you're tired of hunting creepers at night. Set it up right and you'll never run out of flight fuel again. Villager iron farm. Let's be honest, mining for iron gets old fast. That's why building an iron farm is one of the smartest moves you can make. The idea is simple. Villagers get scared, iron golems spawn to protect them, and you use that to farm unlimited iron. Here's how it works. You trap a few villagers in small pods, add beds and workstations, and then place a zombie nearby to keep them scared. When they panic, the game spawns an iron golem. You just have to make sure that golem spawns in a specific spot where water can push it into a lava chamber. The lava burns it, and hoppers underneath collect the iron and poppies for you. You can make it as big or small as you want. A simple 3-villager setup can get you a few stacks every hour, while a bigger design can fill chests non-stop. Just keep it away from other villagers or golems, or the spawn system might bug out. It's one of those farms that runs forever once you build it right. You'll end up with so much iron that you'll never mine again. You can trade it, build with it, or craft whatever you want. Honey and bee farm. Bee farms are one of the cutest things in Minecraft, and they're super useful too. You can make honey bottles, honeycomb, candles, and even use honey blocks for redstone builds. Plus, it's just fun watching the bees fly around doing their thing. To make it automatic, you use observers or comparators to tell when a hive or nest is full. When it's ready, a dispenser goes off. If you put shears in the dispenser, it collects honeycomb. If you load it with glass bottles, it fills them up with honey. The best part is, if you do it right, your bees won't even get mad. Just make sure there are flowers nearby so they can collect pollen, and keep a few hives close to their flowers so they don't wander off. Bees need daylight to work, so don't put the farm underground unless you use skylight. Once it's up, it's easy to forget it's even there. It'll just keep producing honey and honeycomb for as long as the bees are happy. It's small, peaceful, and a great way to make your base feel alive. Tree farm. If you're tired of chopping trees by hand, this farm is a total game changer. Tree farms are all about getting logs and charcoal fast without wasting time running around. The setup is simple. You plant saplings on dirt blocks with a structure above that limits their height. Once they grow, pistons or TNT duplicators break the logs so they drop into a hopper or minecart system below. You can collect the logs or send them straight into furnaces to make charcoal. You can even make it fully automatic if you use bone meal and redstone to keep planting and growing trees on repeat. It's great for building projects because you'll always have a steady flow of wood. If you don't want to mess with TNT duplicators, you can just use pistons to push and break the logs. It's slower, but it's safe and works fine in survival. Just make sure you leave enough space between saplings since trees like spruce or oak can grow into big shapes. It's one of those quiet farms that works in the background while you do other stuff. You'll never run out of fuel or building wood again, and it just feels good watching trees pop up and get harvested on their own. XP and Gold Piglin Farm. Now we're heading to the Nether, and this farm is where things get wild. The XP and Gold Piglin Farm gives you insane XP and more gold than you'll ever need. It's built around zombified piglins, which spawn like crazy in the Nether. The goal is to make them spawn on platforms or in portals, then funnel them into one spot where they drop and pile up. You can either let them fall to their death and collect the loot, or finish them off yourself for XP. When done right, this farm can shower you with nuggets, gold ingots, rotten flesh, and tons of levels. Most people build it on the Nether roof since it's easy to control spawns there. Just stand on your AFK platform and watch the drops roll in. If you want XP, make a safe spot where you can swing your sword and take them out yourself. Just remember to wear gold armor or the piglins will attack you before you're even done building. Once it's running, it's basically an XP bank. You'll walk away with full bars of levels and a chest full of gold every time. Raid farm. If you want to flex stacks of emeralds and a bunch of totems, you need a raid farm. It's basically a setup that lets you farm raids over and over without breaking a sweat. The trick is simple. You lure a pillager captain, get bad omen, then start a raid in a controlled area where you've got villagers locked up safely. The raiders will keep spawning, but instead of running wild, they fall right into your trap. Most players use water streams or fall damage to move and kill the mobs automatically. You just stand there watching emeralds and totems fill your inventory. It's the best way to stock up on totems without risking your life fighting raids by hand. The key thing is protecting your villagers, because if the raiders reach them, your whole setup breaks. Build your farm high up or far from any real villages so it doesn't mess with the raid pathfinding. Once it's up, you can basically print emeralds and XP for days. A good raid farm also gives you enchanted crossbows, saddles, banners, and iron gear, which you can sell or use for decoration. Guardian Farm. Guardian farms are for when you want to go big. These guys spawn in ocean monuments, and when you build the farm right, you get crazy amounts of XP and prismarine. First, you need to clear the monument and remove all the water where you don't want guardians to spawn. Then you set up a system that pushes them into a kill chamber where they drop shards, crystals, and fish. This farm is heavy work, but pays off huge. Guardians drop a ton of XP, so you can repair gear fast or just farm for levels. Plus, the prismarine blocks make your builds look insane. You'll need sponges to drain rooms, soul sand or water currents to move mobs, and hoppers to collect loot. A Guardian farm is not for early game. You'll want good armor, a conduit, and patience, because draining water takes time. But when you're done, you basically have a glowing underwater XP machine that keeps paying off forever. And that's a wrap on every auto farm that makes Minecraft feel like it's playing itself. Once you've got a few of these built, you'll spend less time grinding and way more time flexing your builds or exploring with ease. Oh, and if you're interested in something other than falling into lava or blowing up your base, come hang out on my new Discord server, Crystal MC. It's where all the chill players from the channel hang out, share builds, trade tips, and get sneak peeks into the upcoming SMP that's launching soon. The invite link's right there in the description below. If you enjoyed the video or learned something new, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps a ton and keeps us making more Minecraft videos just like this. Now tell me in the comments, which farm are you building first? Or what's the most ridiculous auto farm you've ever made in your world? I'll be reading through the best ones on the Discord too.